The Titans have won 3 games in a row, and for the 3rd straight year, this football team is right in the playoff chase in December. You're asking this ball club to turn it on down the stretch, and they're doing it. And really, you need the fans at Nissan Stadium to turn it on down the stretch too, don't you, John?
Absolutely. I mean, we love playing at home, and we got 2 tough games left here, and we need all of our fans there in Nissan in their seats, cheering us on and making it as hard as possible on those opposing teams coming in.
When you took over as general manager, one of the things that you really focused on was turning Nissan Stadium back into a very difficult place to play for the opposition. Titans have won 15 of their last 18 at Nissan Stadium. You remember it from the early days when it opened, and you want to get it back to those days.
Absolutely. I can remember those days when this was a really, really tough place to play, and we're certainly trending back in that direction. We've had a lot of success here at home, and our fans they're pivotal. I mean, they're an important part of what we do on game days, and they have a direct effect on our success.
All right, let's talk about this ball club. Tough loss this week. Logan Ryan, fractured fibula, out for the year. Guy really had a good 2018, his 2nd year with the ball club.
Yeah, just hate it for Logan. He's put a ton of time in. He was a really versatile piece for us. He played, outside corner. He played nickel. He was good in run support. He was a good blitzer, one of the leaders on the team. But, in true Logan fashion, he called me at 8 o'clock on Monday morning and said, hey, I want to stay around. I want to be involved in meetings. I want to help these young DBs prepare for our opponents on a weekly basis. And that's really the mindset that, we want all of our players to have. But just hate to lose a player like that.
Pro Bowl berths come out this week. 4th year in a row for Jerrell Casey. What a year. Already 7 sacks, 48 quarterback pressures. How does he keep doing it?
Yeah, really proud for Jerrell. He really works hard. He's another one of our leaders on the football team. His preparation on a weekly basis, his attention to detail in the meeting rooms, out on the practice fields, and he's outstanding in the community. He's Walter Payton Man of the Year. And then on Sundays, on game days, he ramps it up, and he affects those quarterbacks and those running backs. And just really proud for him that all the hard work and the preparation is paying off for him.
Kevin Byard leads the team in interceptions. His number's a little down from last year, and yet there are some who see his play and say he's even taken it up a notch. What do you say to that?
I think his presence certainly on a day-to-day basis here in the meeting rooms. He's become grown into one of the leaders on our football team, and his presence on the field on game day. He's not a secret anymore. Offenses know where he's going to be. And, sometimes, they might steer away from him, which statistically, might impact some of the production. But the impact that he has against the opposing offense and the impact that he's had on our defensive success has certainly shown up.
Earlier in the show, we visited with Dion Lewis in our Nissan Insider. And certainly all the talk lately in the backfield has been about Derrick Henry and his record-setting performance. But here's Dion Lewis. He's right around 1,000 yards from scrimmage. He's making things happen, and he seems to be the perfect complement to Derrick Henry. Is this what you envisioned when you signed him, to pair him with the big man?
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's a great team guy first and foremost. He's had some really big plays for us. Derrick has certainly had a really nice stretch here where we've handed it to him and he's made a lot of yards, but Dion's made some key plays for us all season long. He had some key plays for us in a win against the Giants, and we're going to need him down the stretch.
Another week, another great back. You've seen Leonard Fournette, you've seen Saquon Barkley, and this time around it's Adrian Peterson, an all-time great. You've seen his entire career from afar. What has made this guy so special? How has he done it so well for so long? Yeah,
I mean, I can remember when he came out of Oklahoma, he and Marshawn Lynch were in the same draft in 07. That's two pretty good backs. But Adrian, he's a big man. He's fast. He's strong. He's powerful. He's got really good vision. He's got excellent footwork. He usually finishes forward on runs. He catches the ball well. It's going to be a tough task for us to try to wrangle him on Saturday. He's had an outstanding career and definitely a future Hall of Famer.